the 2026 Toyota Urban Cruiser aims to be. Today, we're going to dive into what makes it special, what it offers, how it performs, how it looks, and whether it's worth your attention. Exterior and design. Let's start with what you see first. The Urban Cruiser has adopted what Toyota is calling its urban tech design theme. It's compact but bold. Strong lower body cladding and rugged bumpers give it a sturdy SUV feel. The front end has been styled with that so-called hammerhead look. A wide grille or fascia, sharp lines, LED lighting that's both modern and aggressive. Around the side, you'll see 18 or 19-inch alloy wheels, sometimes with full wheel covers for better aerodynamics. There are bi-tone color options contrasting roof and body, which help it stand out in the crowd. Size-wise, it's tight enough for city driving, but still roomy inside. The turning radius is about 5.2 meters, meaning maneuverability is pretty good. Dimensions hover around 4,285 millimeters in length by 1,800 millimeters in width. Interior and comfort. What about the inside? That's where the split between techy and comfortable gets interesting. The cabin is designed to feel more spacious than you'd expect for a compact SUV. One reason: a longer wheelbase compared to some competitors, which translates into better rear seat room. Rear seats are flexible. A 40 hours 20 minutes and 40 seconds split folding back row, reclining or sliding in some trims. So whether you've got passengers or cargo, you can adjust. Materials are mixed. Soft touch panels where you touch a lot, well-designed trims, ambient lighting in several color choices in many markets. For tech, there's a dual-screen setup, a digital instrument cluster for driver info, and a multimedia touchscreen. Sizes are around 10.25 inches for the cluster, 10.1 inches for infotainment in many versions. Connectivity is strong. Smartphone integration, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cloud navigation, apps to monitor charging for EV versions, etc. Performance and powertrains. Now to what makes it move. This is an all-electric model for the 2026 version in Europe, built on a dedicated EV platform that Toyota co-developed with Suzuki. There are a few different battery drivetrain options. Version battery and drive power, torque 0 to 100 km/h notes. FWD with approximately 49 kWh battery, front-wheel drive approximately 106 kilowatts, approximately 144 horsepower, more modest power, good for city driving. FWD with approximately 61 kWh battery, front-wheel drive approximately 128 kilowatts, approximately 174 horsepower, more range and stronger performance. AWD with approximately 61 kWh battery, all-wheel drive approximately 135 kilowatts, approximately 184 horsepower, approximately 181 bhp, and torque of approximately 300 to 307 Nm, best for grip, tougher road conditions, and quicker acceleration. Smoke test times are around 7.4 seconds 0 to 100 km/h in the AWD version. Top speed is limited in many versions to about 150 km/h, 93 mph, not a track star, but more than enough for highway cruising and legal limits. Range is strong, especially for the larger battery. Around 395 km WLTP for the AWD 61.1 kWh version. Energy consumption figures are in the ballpark of 15 to 17 kWh, 100 km depending on version. Charging. Supports DC fast charging, peak approximately 70 kilowatts, which helps cut down charging times significantly. For home AC charging, onboard AC charger approximately 11 kilowatts. Battery pre-conditioning and heat pump are there in all versions. These help maintain battery efficiency in cold weather. Handling. Ride and safety. How does it ride and handle? Suspension is fairly well engineered. McPherson strut front, multi-link rear in many versions, especially for AWD. That gives a good balance between comfort over rough city roads and stability at speed. NVH noise, vibration, harshness has been tuned down. Toyota has worked to make it quieter inside, good for highway cruising. Driving modes vary. In AWD versions you get modes like trail mode, downhill assist, snow mode for traction in tricky conditions. FWD variants have fewer, but still, modes tailored for weather grip. Safety and driver assistance features include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, lane departure alert, etc. 360-degree camera in some trims, handy for parking. LED headlights, strong lighting design for visibility. Unique selling points and trade-offs. What sets the urban cruiser apart? And what to watch out for? What it does well. 1. Versatility. Whether you want it for daily commuting in crowded cities or longer weekend drives, it delivers a nice compromise between compact size and usable space. Flexible seating and cargo help a lot. 2. EV options. The fact that there are FWD and AWD versions, several battery sizes, good charging support, means buyers can pick what suits them, range versus cost versus performance. 3. Modern tech. Digital displays, connectivity, ambient lighting, and driver assistance are pretty well equipped. Not bare bones. 4. Toyota reliability, brand. For many, Toyota means dependable, lower maintenance, good resale, decent support network. Even in newer EVs, that value matters. 5. Design presence. It looks fresh, aggressive enough, modern lighting, cool color options. That helps it stand out in a growing field of compact SUVs, EVs. What might give pause? Range is solid, but EV competitors in the segment are closing in or already surpassing some versions, especially if you push the car hard, use lots of AC heating, or drive in very cold, hot climates. Charging speed is decent but not class-leading. For some buyers, fast DC charging quicker than approximately 70 kilowatts is becoming expected. If you often road trip with charging stops, that matters. Price. Higher trims, AWD, larger battery will likely cost significantly more. For people just needing urban commuting, some options may be overkill. Infrastructure dependence. This is especially true for EV versions. If in your area, you don't have reliable charging infrastructure, owning operating costs can become less convenient. Verdict: who it's for. If you're someone living in or commuting from city to suburbs, wanting something compact but with good range and functionality. Who wants an EV or is looking toward switching, but still wants safety, comfort, modern features. Who values design and brand, and is willing to pay for nicer trims or AWD premium features. Then the 2026 Urban Cruiser is a strong contender. If, instead, you mostly do long highway drives, or drive somewhere with poor charging options, or you're very budget constrained, then maybe a smaller EV, lower spec, or a hybrid ICE alternative might still make more sense. Closing shot. Car parked sunset, tagline voiceover. In the end, the 2026 Toyota Urban Cruiser hits a sweet spot. Modern, versatile, electric ready, and just compact enough to make daily life easier. It's not perfect, but for many drivers it might be one of the smarter choices entering the EV compact SUV space.